Good morning, and thank you very much for this hospitality that Accademia Aeronautica for the second time is giving us, knowing that Aeronautica Militare was strictly involved in this initiative since the beginning in 2006. So thank you to Air Force and Accademia for this opportunity. We have the possibility this year to get a little bit more in deep in what is the need in terms of market, first of all, and then of technology needed to address that market need. So we talk about industry performance in terms not only of product performance, but in terms also of business performance. That is the key point, gathering around the concept of virtual simulation. Thank you very much. Brief summary of my introduction. First of all, how this conference is arranged. By the way, this is the second day, so we started already yesterday. Also, which is the economic condition, the economic situation we are living in these days, and how system engineering and then simulation can help in this direction, including where simulation should go in the next few years, hopefully. And then we would like to start with the conference summary that again is a new edition to maintain simulation focus, simulation in a large concept. And we want to underline how in this conference this year we had increased attendees, increase in partnership, and also increased the number of speeches already started yesterday. In terms of what we are doing in 2012, first of all, we used the previous players that already started this conference. Two main players from the industry, from aero industry, Alenia Aermacchi, was Alenia Aeronautica in the past, now Alenia Aermacchi in the new era of Alenia, and MSC Software, producer of simulation software. And in this year we have also a new player, leveraging previous virtual test conference and those aerospace projects expertise on life cycle innovation and knowledge engineering. That is AdvanTECH. I'm the general manager of AdvanTECH. It is a Salento University spin-off and also a startup company. In this scenario, of course, we have important partners and important supporters this year, both from industry, especially in terms of modeling and simulation. Who knows, who is familiar with system engineering knows how much modeling simulation is a key part and the backbone of the system engineering environment. These two companies are Altair, manufacturer of software for simulation, and IBM, that again since the beginning helped us to follow this challenging task that was the conference. And we have leading aero institutions like ENAC and IASA, Italian Air Force of course, and from this year also Italian Aero Club. It is to address much better the smaller product, the smaller, let's say, aeronautics field. That is very important because at the end it is using the same technologies and also the same, he has the same business challenges that the bigger has. The objective is keeping to be, let's say, the same somehow, keep discussing on the technical and management view on virtual test process and technology into aeroproduct development, and also new technologies to discover. Yesterday, a new technology breakout session has been launched and has been particular focused to show completely new technologies that can be considered in this environment. And of course, we keep to promote the Aero Authority and industry cooperation on engineering simulation application for certification. That's the reason because also IASA and ENAC are fully engaged, and also Aeronautica Militare, because also Aeronautica Militare is qualifying products from the military standpoint, and the Reparto Sperimentale di Volo is working with us on that. So yesterday we had 3 parallel technical sessions. on several topics and three new technology breakout sessions on advanced composite driven by Ultrastar, on HPC cloud computing, and also the PRAISE European project. I guess you know that Europe wants to be the #1 in the world in HPC. That's a good challenge, but we need strong efforts, and for this we have AeroNautica, another Finmeccanica company involved in that, and Cineca, that most of you know is the most important consortium of universities for computing. Together with the engineering business intelligence from Altair, that is a pretty new concept applied in engineering world, a not so new concept applied in general in the business, especially in the finance sector. We had a panel with the aero industry, with aero authorities and industry, and we had several keynote speeches on engineering simulation application for aerospace already yesterday in a short plenary session we had as a break after the first morning parallel sessions. Today it's an executive day, so we listen simulation for innovation experiences from some keynote speakers. We have two panels. The first one is between authorities and industry to discuss about industry and certification needs to, let's say, leverage simulation technology. The second panel is much more focused on virtual test technology state of the art the afternoon, with several panelists that are strictly involved in this kind of topics. We have also some important conclusions from research and Europe leaders that I think I'm going to join in the afternoon. Well, today we are also living a particular period in terms of economics, not only in Italy, not only in Europe, let's say worldwide, but a current economy shortfall could benefit from simulation technology, leveraging development process rethinking, let's say, and to heavily include simulation both for the product performance and also for the business in terms of intelligence, how to take decisions there. The business future then in terms of business manager point of view, on the product in aerospace, we already listened several times, also yesterday, this concept. Products are being complex, more and more complex, so the complexity is definitely increasing. They need to be reliable, compliant to the rules, especially from the aeronautical authorities, cheaper, and especially quickly available, so short time process for the life cycle and also for the development of the product. Much more customized, also to cover niches needs. Let's say similar a little bit to what happened, let's say, on the cell phones. So everybody want to implement his particular needs on that product. Let's say that at the end also in the aerospace market is the same. Product needs to be understood and also tested since the requirement definition phase. So I want to test in detail this complex product if I'm taking the right way or I'm completely wrong. So I need to simulate also in the requirement specification definition phase. And product functionality, flexibility towards a customer need-oriented product, as I said, being a niche-oriented also activity, we need also to validate particular customer needs. So means that all these validation activities or requests needs also a kind of effort in order to make simulation and testing much more important in all the process. Of course, the engineer already knows that, but in general, that's something that is keeping much more room inside the manager of the aerospace industries in these years. In general, also the industry is changing a little bit attitude, of course, through innovation again. So innovation is not something new in this industry, but the new parties I've defined it collaborative competition. This is strange, but every day we work with companies, we see that there is a project, a program, where another name is a strong partner, on the other program, the same name is a strong competitor. So how we can address this social, let me say, situation? That's an industry attitude we need to address and we need to solve somehow. How? Information sharing, on time, controlled, managed.